now.
This next match is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. It is a three-way tag match for the WLW World Heavyweight title. Introducing our first challenger, weighing in at 260 pounds, from Concordia, Missouri, Daniel Cross. Our second contestant weighs in at 253 pounds, from Versailles, Missouri, Wild Wade Chism.
Welcome back to World League Wrestling on TV. We're going to have a three-way match for the WLW World Heavyweight Championship. And right now, two of the challengers, Wild Wade Chism and Daniel Cross, having words as Chism comes to the ring. And these two are no strangers to each other. They fought each other in many battles, including battles for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, absolutely. Daniel Cross is a mean man, but nothing to take away from Wild Wade Chism. He's held that belt 5 times, like you said. He knows how to do it.
From Kansas City, Kansas, the reigning WLW Heavyweight Champion, Dangerous Derek.
The WLW World Heavyweight Champion, Dangerous Derek, now comes to the ring for this three-way match for the WLW World Heavyweight Championship. And Johnny Gold, we've spoke about it before. You two are not strangers by any means.
Oh, not at all, not at all. Dangerous Derek is a mean man, but he's holding that belt. We might not see eye to eye on what needs to be done in that ring, but he does have that belt across his waist.
That's correct, and you can say what you want about any wrestler, but when he has a World Heavyweight Championship around his waist, there's no disputing he's the best in the business.
Oh, that is true, but I'll tell you what, don't take anything away from these other two, because they both want that strap around their waist just as much as Derek wants to keep it around his waist.
I agree with you there. Well, these two are going to start off wrestling. Wild Wade trying to. Daniel Cross going to throw a few elbows right in his jaw. Cross hits the ropes.
A couple big men in the ring right now.
That's over 500 pounds colliding right in the middle of the ring, and neither of them was willing to give an inch.
Not at all.
These two men jockeying for position. Chism with the advantage, but Cross fighting his way out of it. And referee Brandon Schmidt's going to need to get in there before this turns into just an all-out brawl. Now, this is a three-way tag team match. And as we saw here recently, just a few weeks ago with Christy Summers, at the time the WLW Ladies Champion, in a three-way match with a championship on the line, the champion certainly at a huge disadvantage.
Oh, absolutely. The champ does not have to be the one that gets pinned. But on the other hand, he has to keep his eye out, because if somebody else gets pinned and he's not the one doing the pinning, he'll lose that belt.
Well, that's correct, and we saw that with Christy Summers just a few weeks ago. Dangerous Derek has been the WLW World Heavyweight Champion for several months now, but he's in there with two former world champions themselves. And just 2 weeks ago, yes, it was 2 weeks ago, Dangerous Derek had to put that WLW World Heavyweight title on the line in a three-way match with Wild Wade Chism and Pro Wrestling Noah star Naomichi Marufuji.
Absolutely, and that was one of the best matches I think I'd seen in my life, but Dangerous Derek came out on top on that one.
Well, Wild Wade Chism now with the advantage. Daniel Cross fighting up to his feet here.
The champ just sitting on the ring apron, just watching those two go at it.
And early on in the match, that may be a smart strategy. Let the two challengers wear each other out, beating on each other.
He's not spending 1 ounce of energy just sitting there watching them go at it.
He just has the best seat in the house right now. Daniel Cross with those big legs wrapped around Wild Wade Chism's chin. Chism kicks out, boot by Chism. He throws a forearm, Irish whip by Chism. Low knee, And there's the abdominal stretch by Wild Wade Chism. Awful early in the match for a submission, but Dangerous Derek not going to take any chances.
No. Didn't want to see Cross give up there.
Now Chism and Cross going to work with each other here. They have a double top wrist lock on Dangerous Derek. Derek backflips, hits the ropes. Big double clothesline by Dangerous Derek.
Takes them both out. Wasn't even the legal man.
Well, he wasn't the legal man, but now both the challengers down. There's a cover, near 2 count. And you know, one of the really unique things about what just happened a couple moments ago is Wild Wade Chism and Daniel Cross working together. Chism goes for that spin kick.
Got that one. He landed that solid.
Well, they each caught a kick from each other, and then Chism finally hits one. Dangerous Derek in to break up the pin attempt.
That was smart. I've seen many a men not get up from that spin kick.
I think we've both been on the receiving end of that as well.
Couple times.
Short arm reversal and a big boot by Daniel Cross. He makes the cover. 1, 2. Wild Wade Chism gets a shoulder up off the mat.
And then again, the champ is still out there full of energy, just watching and waiting.
A big back suplex. Dangerous Derek. You can see Dangerous Derek getting on his toes there. He's going to tag himself in.
Oh, I don't understand that.
Oh, Wild Wade Chism, he's beaten down here early on in the match. Now, a match with these heavyweights like this is a little bit different also than a light heavyweight match. These guys are just sending clubbing blows each and every time.
Powerful blows.
Yes, absolutely. There's a cover. 2 count for Dangerous Derek. Wild Wade Chism takes a face right to the turnbuckle. Dangerous Derek with a big Irish whip.
Threw his whole body into that.
Dangerous Derek, only 235 pounds. I say only, but in a match against 2 men over 250 pounds, he's at a size disadvantage, but he's one of the most powerful men in World League Wrestling. A former collegiate football player, accomplished amateur wrestler, and boxer. So Dangerous Derek, certainly a tremendous athlete. And he's going right for an ankle lock. Wild Wade Chism hurries to the ropes, tags Daniel Cross on the foot. Daniel Cross goes for a clothesline. Dangerous Derek ducks. Dangerous Derek hits an arm drag.
That's the problem with a 3-way tag match. Just as you're in there and you get one man beat down, he makes that tag, and you got to start all over with another man.
That's right. We apologize. We're having some audio difficulties here, and Dangerous Derek now on top with an arm bar. Drops a knee right on the triceps. And Johnny Gold, when Dangerous Derek won this title back in July, you promised him you were going to find somebody to take that World Heavyweight Championship from him. And so far, I've seen you out at ringside a few times. I've seen you courting Joe Henning, if you will. But I haven't seen a whole lot of action out of you so far, Mr. Gold.
Well, I don't know if the word courting is the way to go. More like maybe recruiting. But, Dangerous Derek, I will have my time. When I walk into an arena and he's in there, he sees me. He definitely does not go without looking over his shoulder. I guarantee that.
Dangerous Derek was with the Gold Exchange for a long time. Certainly had an impressive track record. Held the WLW World Tag Team Championship on more than one occasion. But since his rookie year, Johnny Gold, you were not able to get him a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, at the time, unfortunately for Derek, timing is everything. I had Superstar Steve also under my tutelage with the World Heavyweight title. And I'm not going to have my guys go against my guys. I mean, we just don't do that.
Well, I can understand that.
And at that time, that's when I arranged the tags matches and I got the tag straps put on Dangerous Derek.
Wild Wade Chism and Daniel Cross here just trading blows. Now Wild Waid with a big running knee. There's a cover, 1, 2. Daniel Cross kicks out at 2. Dangerous Derek had his weight on the had his weight on his heels. Not a place you want to be.
Boy, Waid got big. Oh,
look at these clotheslines.
To the back.
Big boot.
Oh!
Big clothesline by Daniel Cross. What an exchange by these two heavyweights.
Oh, I'd be surprised to see Waid get up from this.
Well, apparently Dangerous Derek felt the same way. Came in and broke up the count. Now Dangerous Derek tags himself into the ring.
Well, Daniel Cross threw that forearm so hard he might have hurt his forearm with that.
Dangerous Derek, one of the high impact wrestlers, one of the high impact heavyweights with a big back elbow. And now he's going up, scaling the ropes. Not sure that this is a good idea.
Stalking his man. Oh.
There's a kick right to the
too
stomach.
long.
Swing a neck breaker by Wild Waid Chism, and that may have bought the time he needed to make a tag here.
Oh, took way too much time. You always kick a man when he's down.
Well, that's a trick many a wrestler in World League Wrestling has learned from the manager, or excuse me, the advisor of champions, Johnny Gold.
Oh, 6.
The count at 6. They have until a 10 count for one man to be up to his feet, and Wild Waid Chism gets to his feet. Wild Waid Chism with the front face lock. Daniel Cross tags Chism.
Oh.
Cross with a shot for both men.
I think Daniel Cross is on a mission. He don't care who he hits, who he kicks. Oh, well.
Now Cross whiffing on a few blows. Chism ready for him. Snapmare by Daniel Cross. There's a cover. 1. It's a 1 count. Dangerous Derek kicking out like he doesn't want to lose that World Heavyweight Championship. Big forearm. Another big forearm. Daniel Cross is just beating Dangerous Derek down here, and this has been one of the more hard-hitting matches that we've seen here in quite some time in World League Wrestling. Well, and then Daniel Cross follows it up with La Magistral Cradle. So he goes from a brawler to a luchador there.
Well, I think Cross, in my opinion, is going to leave tonight with this strap.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
He looks like a man on a mission.
Big forearm. You know, something you'll notice about Daniel Cross, he's a methodical worker, but he really telegraphs every move that he hits, every striking blow. He really puts everything he can into those shots. And Chism and Cross maybe distracting each other, giving Dangerous Derek a little bit of time to recuperate.
Boy, Daniel Cross popped Waid Chism in that back, and Waid just stared him down.
There's nearly a 2 count. Now the crowd's starting to get behind Derek. Wrenching the neck the other way now.
You got to stretch. You got to stretch it both ways. You know, make sure it's all limber and loosened up, right?
Well, that may be helping Dangerous Derek more than it's hurting him. Low knee by Wild Waid Chism, and Dangerous Derek back down onto the mat.
There's the cover. This is it.
A 2 count for Wild Waid Chism. And we have a great program coming up next week. Should be very, very interesting to see how things develop after what happened in that singles match to open up tonight's contest between Brandon Tatum and Darin Waid. Dinty Moore interfering. There's a scissor kick by Wild Waid. Cover 1, 2. Daniel Cross gets in there to break things up. But Brandon Tatum very unhappy with Denty Moore, and those two are the World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, you got to remain on a focused, straight line on that. I mean, there's something not right with that tag team, and I just can't figure it out what it is. I mean, I know the two of them aren't, loaded with a full deck anyway, but I mean,
well, maybe they just need some managerial guidance. Well, we have a 2 count.
Could be, if you got two, I don't know. If you got 2 half decks, does that make a full?
I believe so.
Oh. Even in their case.
Well, I'm not sure, but Wild Waid going for a Samoan drop. Daniel Cross came in and clipped the knee. These opponents, all 3 competitors have their opponents very well scouted. Dangerous Derek went early on for an ankle lock. Wild Waid Chism got right to the ropes. And now Daniel Cross out of the ring. Dangerous Derek needs to capitalize on Wild Waid Chism. Wild Waid Chism breaks it up. Derek ducks a spin kick. Wade catches a kick. Derek flips into an ankle lock. Dangerous Derek has the ankle lock. Wild Waid Chism, is he going to tap?
Cross is out on the outside. He ain't seeing it.
Cross is nowhere to be found. Wild Waid trying to get to those ropes, reaching for him, but Dangerous Derek pulls him back. He may get a submission. He wasn't tapping out. Wild Waid Chism, he's shaking his head. No, he's trying to get to those ropes. Wild Waid.
Oh,
Dangerous Derek pulls him back once again. Well, Daniel Cross is down here on the floor.
He's got to become aware of what's going on. If he wants that belt, he's got to get in there.
Well, there's no shame. Wade looks like he's ready to tap. Daniel Cross pushes the rope. Wild Waid Chism gets a hand on the rope thanks to Daniel Cross. And now Derek pulled out of the ring by Cross. Derek's head slammed down onto the mat.
Cross needs to get in that ring and take advantage of what Derek's done to Wade.
Well, Wild Waid Chism did not tap, but how much damage has been done here? Now Cross lifting him up. He's going for the Concordia closer. Derek's in the ring. Derek hits a spear. He covers Wade. 1, 2, 3. Dangerous Derek retains the belt. What an exciting conclusion to this 3-way match for the WLW World Heavyweight Championship.
Wow, what a match.
And your winner, Dangerous Derek.
Well, Dangerous Derek retains the WLW World Heavyweight Championship after hitting Daniel Cross with the SMD, the Spear of Mass Destruction, while Cross was hitting Wild Waid Chism with the Concordia closer.
Well, I don't know what was going on there at the end, boy. Somebody was about to go out hard, and Dangerous Derek made sure Cross was the one that went.
Well, and then wisely shoved Cross out of the ring, shoved him out of the way, covered the legal man, Wild Waid Chism, and Dangerous Derek is still the WLW World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, they might need to go get somebody in the back, get Wild Waid Chism out of that ring. He rolled over, but I don't see much movement out of him at all.
Well, Cross and Chism both shaken up here. What an exciting match. What a hard-hitting match right here on World League Wrestling on Ozark TV. And we'll be right back with the main event contest, an over-the-top rope battle royal featuring a very special guest, Tony Atlas.
Oh, those are always fun.
And we'll be right back with that main event right after this.
WLW Heavyweight Belt title match.
Jim Trenary Ford in Moscow Mills, Missouri has knowledgeable sales staff and expert service technicians dedicated to delivering the best possible customer service from any Ford dealership in the region. Subscribe to our channel for comprehensive vehicle walkarounds, test drives, and model-specific how-to videos, which will give you a glimpse into the passion we have for these vehicles and the real difference the Jim Trenary experience makes. Stay up to date on the newest technology, features, models, and news from Trenary Ford, where our huge inventory means we'll have the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle. Our seasoned team of sales and service experts can get you in, out, and on with your day without the pressure you'll feel at the other dealerships. Subscribe to our channel and stop by to see the difference the Jim Trenary experience can make today.
Are you ready for the battle royal? Our first contestant, Darin Waid.
Welcome back to World League Wrestling on Ozark TV, Channel 98. This main event contest, an over-the-top rope battle royal.
Our second contestant,
Darin Waid and Joe Hennig make their way to the ring.
I got my money on Joe Hennig tonight.
I'm sure you do. Daniel Cross now coming to the ring.
He's hurt, and I don't think Cross is going to last long this battle royal.
number 4, Brandon Tatum.
Well, Cross certainly had his hands full early on in that
Number 5,
in that World Heavyweight Championship match, the three-way match for the title. And he's still showing the effects of that spear by Dangerous Derek.
Absolutely.
And the World Tag Team Champions, Brandon Tatum and Denty Moore, coming to the ring. Now, they had their problems earlier on. Steve with a little goose to Denty Moore.
Number 8, Brad Payne. Number 9, Wild Chism. Number 10, going into the last match, Dangerous Derek. And number 11, our special guest, Tony Atlas.
Listen to this ovation for Mr. USA, the WWE Hall of Famer, Tony Atlas, as he is entrant number 11 in this over-the-top rope battle royal.
I might change my mind on Joe Hennig being the winner on this one. I didn't know Tony Atlas was in this, Mr. Murphy.
Tony Atlas, certainly a legend.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
Well, these men mixing it up right away. Tony Atlas and Johnny Pantoja mixing it up early on.
Oh,
Big chop from Tony Atlas.
God, it's huge.
And he hits a headbutt. Look at all this action.
Oh, I love battle royals. Hey, you know, I know if you know this. In Richmond, Missouri, I was a battle royal champion.
Didn't Abyss eliminate you?
No, that was the second battle royal in Richmond.
All right, well, we have 11 men in the ring right now, going toe-to-toe here. Superstar Steve and Darin Waid teaming up on Denty Moore, trying to eliminate him.
Well, Joe Hennig, he keeps glancing over at me. You catching that?
I did notice you caught his eye. I'm just not sure if you're going to get the kind of attention from Joe Hennig you're looking for.
Oh, I'm in
and now
his
Hennig
head.
going after Tony Atlas.
See, he ain't scared. I'm definitely in Hennig's head. I guarantee that.
Big headbutt from Tony Atlas to Brandon Tatum. We've got Brad Payne and Johnny Pantoja, Dangerous Derek and Denty Moore. Now Darin Waid and Joe Hennig, Tony Atlas, Brandon Tatum.
Montoya's, hold on, I thought he was about gone.
Well, Daniel Cross still showing the effects of that big SMD from Dangerous Derek, and he's getting the boots just put to him by Superstar Steve and Joe Hennig. Wild Waid now tangling with Brandon Tatum. Pantoja and Payne going at it.
Oh, Atlas, they had Cross. Oh, double headbutt.
Now Tatum and Chism right here in front of us. We're double teaming Darin Waid, but Chism hit a big clothesline on Brandon Tatum. Excuse me, a big kick. Dangerous Derek with a clothesline to Johnny Pantoja takes him down. I'm running out of breath just calling this match.
I know it. It's tough. I did catch Brandon Tatum save his partner, Dinty Moore. Dinty Moore was about over the ropes, and his partner came to the rescue.
Well, Tony Atlas and Wild Wade Chism butted heads. Neither man showing any effects from this.
Oh, Wade. Might have been off more than you can chew, son.
Now Atlas going to work on Wild Wade, who fires right back at Tony Atlas. Daniel Cross teetering on that top rope. Nearly eliminated, landed on the apron.
Oh, Cross is out.
Daniel Cross is eliminated. Well, he held on to that apron, but those men put the boots to him, finally kicked him right in the stomach, right where he took that spear from Dangerous Derek just
Look at
moments
Wild
ago.
Wade over there on Tony Atlas. He's got him on the ground. He's picking him up, though.
Well, Wild Wade's not the type of man who's going to back down from anyone. And now Superstar Steve has Brandon Tatum.
And Dinty Moore is partner to the rescue.
Tatum luckily landing on the apron. And now Darin Waid being... Now we've got Darin Waid on one side, Johnny Pantoja on the other side. Superstar Steve and Wild Wade Chism now going at it. And the last battle royal here on World League Wrestling. Well, Superstar Steve is a man to watch. He won the last battle royal, and he and Dangerous Derek eliminated Johnny Pantoja. Joe Hennig also eliminated.
Oh, somebody must have cheated. No, he's back in. See, I'm getting in his head. He almost came back in.
Well, Wild Wade Chism has been eliminated.
See, there's a little mean streak of Mr. Hennig.
Well, he's certainly not happy about being eliminated. Now Dangerous Derek eliminates Brad Payne. Darin Waid trying to eliminate Tony Atlas. We're down to 6 men. Now Atlas and Dangerous Derek going at it. Darin Waid eliminated. Darin Waid and Superstar Steve both eliminated. And now Dangerous Derek, Tony Atlas, and the Doomsayers, the last 4 men in the ring. Dangerous Derek going for a clothesline, but he's backdropped over the top rope down to the floor, and Dinty Moore has eliminated the WLW World Heavyweight Champion. A big right hand from Dinty Moore. Another big shot to Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas might be in trouble. He's in there with the champs.
Double Irish whip, Tony Atlas gets nailed by a double clothesline from the Doomsayers. And maybe these two have put their problems behind them. They're working very well together as a team.
I'm kind of feeling sorry for Mr. Atlas right now. I think he's bitten off a little more he can chew. I know he's had his matches in his past, but these Doomsdayers, they're the champs.
Well, and they're the champs, and they'll be defending those WLW the World Tag Team titles next week against Darin Waid and Superstar Steve in our main event.
Well, they're not even worried about throwing them over the top rope. They're just trying to initiate some pain. Look at this. Oh, Mr. Atlas is in trouble.
There they go. They're going to nail him. Dinty Moore nailed Brandon Tatum. Bowed Brandon Tatum right over that top rope. Brandon Tatum looks to be injured. Atlas with a big clothesline. Dinty Moore. And he throws Moore right over the top rope to the floor. Tony Atlas is your winner.
Well, I'm sure Brandon Tatum ain't gonna like that.
Well, Brandon Tatum got clotheslined over the top rope by Dinty Moore. That made it one-on-one between Tony Atlas and Dinty Moore, and Atlas quickly eliminating Dinty Moore to pick up the win. Listen to this crowd.
Going crazy. Well,
now Brandon Tatum and Dinty Moore once again on on the outside of the ring, having words. Brandon Tatum very unhappy with Denty Moore. He got clotheslined right over the top rope. And we'll have to see next week if these two can patch up their differences as they defend the WLW World Tag Team titles against Darin Waid and Superstar Steve. We'll be right back to wrap things up right after this.